Please be advised of the disclaimers. Hey, welcome back to my channel everyone. Hope you're all having a great weekend and had a great week of trading. So this week we had two big swing trades. We had more trades that were profitable as well, but these were the two biggest swing trades of the week. First one was Blue, second one was JNUG. So let's jump into it. But first, make sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell button next to it to stay notified if you're new to the channel or a constant watcher of the videos that I put out. So let's jump into it. So the first one was Blue. So this one, how did I find this trade? So I had a lot of people ask me, how did I find this trade? How did I know before it went up? Did I have insider news, which I did not. I mainly did my research on this one, and I'll show you how I found this specifically. I've been following this for a year or two now, but it jumped back into me. I was looking at my old stocks and I was looking at what was going on and if they're still up, and I saw this one was down, so it looked pretty interesting to me, so that's how I pulled it up. So let's see the technical analysis on this one and how I found that it was going to go up. Alright, so let's look at the 30-day chart on this one. So what do we see over here? We see a downtrend. Let's zoom out a little bit, actually 6 months. So we see a downtrend on this one, constant rejection of that 50 SMA and 200 SMA obviously, and we just see that it's on a downtrend. Earnings weren't that good either, kept going down. So if we zoom out a little bit more, 1 year, I saw this was at 163.43. I think the last time I saw it, it was maybe even more, about 200, and then it just kept going down from there. So this one I was actually looking to invest in, but being that they had news and I was looking more of a swing trade. So I alerted it initially at that 76.5. So picked up Blue 76.5, just a small size. I said that a huge catalyst was coming. So where did I find that specifically? If you jump in over here and just Google Bluebird Bio, that's a company, and what did I see? I saw that a big cancer drug data was coming up for this one, and also that a lot of people were saying to buy, and they're also talking about why it was down as well, because they didn't have that good of results, but a big catalyst was coming for this one, and that was a phase trial, so 3 trials. And what happened? They got a buy from another company and they had very good news. So I saw this coming up, and the couple articles that I'll go through, first one is going to be this one. They have an ongoing phase 1-2 trial. So if you don't know how biotech stocks work, it's really important to read their news, their phase trials, their mergers, what product they're putting out, etc. So I saw that this product was coming out. They were doing a lot of trials, and big news was going to be announced. They had 3 big catalysts on this one. So that's how I found this. Looking at the chart as well, I see that it was oversold, and if we look at that 3-year chart, we can pretty much see solid foundation at that 70 area right here. So if you draw a line about here, we can see solid support at 70. So I was looking for a bounce off that 70, maybe a little bit more. And what happened last Friday? Take a look at this right here. You see this huge buying last Friday. I saw huge option blocks, option volume going on, and how you can see that is a trade. And if you look at these options, you can also look at different ones like volume and open interest. I saw a huge open volume and interest on those calls. I saw it jump up last Friday. So what was I looking for from there? So I was looking for a pullback on this one to test 70. And what happened? I didn't jump in last Friday because I knew it was already going up. I saw this huge continuous uptrend because that data was going to be announced soon. So what happened? I entered on the next pullback that I saw. So Monday it pulled back, people took profits, whatever happened there. I saw some news came out, and then boom, it just rocketed from there. So I was looking for it to test that 200 SMA, test that 70 area, which it couldn't, and that's where I alerted the trade this Monday. 76.5. So right about here, I alerted this in the morning about 76.5. I knew I wanted to get into this. I was waiting for a small pullback, and I pulled the trigger on this one. Got in at 76.5, just right about here. It dipped a little bit more, 74s, and I wasn't too worried because it was holding that 200 SMA. And what happened remaining of the week? Boom, it just flew the next day all the way to 85. So that's already a 9-point move. what happened next day even went over to 92. So I learned to take profits. So I took some profits initially at 77.5 because I was in another trade. I didn't have time to focus too much on this one. And then I held a little bit more, took more on that 80 break and that 85 move. And then it ran up all the way. It was over 85. It hit 90 and it broke over 91.25, went all the way to 92.05 on Wednesday. So in just 3 days, we got a nice move from 76.5 to about 92. So that's about a 15-point move or so. And that was one of the biggest swing trades. So this was my top 3 swing trades that I've had in my trading career so far. And what happened, we saw a small dip and again, nice run up on Friday. So I'm looking for this to break over 92 next week and potentially get over that 100, but this is a swing trade, quick trade. We saw a huge run up, so I am out of that one. Notice the volume here too. Notice that huge volume that came in last week, or this week, starting from last week over here, and it jumped up a lot over here. So I'm looking for this to break over that 100, potentially by the end of December, maybe run up even more if they have more news. So that's how I found this one. I looked at the news, I did my due diligence, did my research on this one. I knew it for more than a year ago how it played out. And that's how I found this, and I alerted it because I knew it was going to be a huge run up, and that's why I said picked up blue 76.5, huge catalyst coming. That was that news that's coming up, and that's exactly how it played out and got a huge move from 76.5 to about 92. So next one is going to be JNUG. This was more technical based, not really much of news, even though we had the China trade deal news that came up. So let's jump into JNUG on this one. So that is gold. This is the bullish one for gold. So when gold goes up, this technically goes up, or basically when markets go down, this usually goes up. So basically in SPY, I was looking for it to be overbought and come down. So I was looking for people to go long into JNUG, people to get into gold as a safe haven, even though it's really not, but you have to trade on how other people think in the market and just in life as well. So on this one, I was looking for a bounce off the 200 SMA and alerted this on this hit at 72 or 62.42 on Monday itself. So Monday right here over here, I alerted this and about 62.42 right in the morning at 10:25 in the morning. So Monday right about here, 62.42 right in the morning. So what happened? Look at the 30-day chart. I saw a nice run up and then I was looking for a pullback down to 60 if you could test that right about the 200 SMA. Notice how Blue did the same thing, JNUG did the same thing, and we saw other stocks do the same thing. So when we have a big support like this at 200 SMA, that's where we look for a bounce off of. What happened? We got a nice MACD curl up, we got RSI curl up, we saw it oversold, so good buying opportunity, and MACD curl up. We also got a nice 90 EMA ride up. So we saw those nice bounces, and that's what I was looking for. So being that it got a huge sell-off the previous day, usually it likes to bounce up, test that support 200 SMA and ride up. So we got nice confirmation of the MACD, RSI, and we also see that nice bounce of the 200 SMA and ride up from there. So this went all the way up to 71.44 from 62.42 alert. So that's about 9.5, almost just a little bit less than a $10 move in just a matter of 4 days. So that's how I alerted this one, 62.42. Alerted some profits if you're day trading, but swing traders, I said to hold on this one, and we took final profits, ran up all the way, and I alerted profits about 71. I said take all profits here in the pre-market. So we got money before markets even opened. But if you couldn't have taken profits pre-market, you still had opportunity to take profits when markets open, and we still saw a dip. So you had about 10 minutes or so before it dipped down to about 67s. So these were the two biggest swing trades that we took this week. And if you are interested on how I found these specifically, or how I do my chart analysis, etc., you know that you can join the chat room for free right now, and it's always going to be free for everybody to join. So you can join using the link in the description on the video. You can join right over here, or pinnacletrading.us. That's a website. You can click that button to join free. And you might have seen this that's coming up, Pinnacle Trading course that I'm releasing soon. It's coming very soon, working hard on it. So it's going to be coming out very soon, and it goes over everything from basics, from how to find trades, what the stock market is, and to advanced strategies that I go on, basically on how I find these trades, which support test area to use, how to set up a script like this, and how to basically set up everything on Thinkorswim or a charting platform, basically everything from trading basics to investing advanced strategies. So everything, and some secrets that I put in there as well. So that's coming very soon. If you are interested in that, make sure to join the chat room, give me a shout out, and show your interest if you are interested in looking to grab that. So again, hope this video helped you out. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell button next to it to stay notified, and I'll see you all in my next video. Have a great weekend.